You know, we've talked about it, but now that it's official, it's almost surreal to be sitting here, like, accepting and talking about the fact, in my opinion, that Disney now owns Fox, and the X-Men and the Fantastic Four and Deadpool are back home. Wow. You know, to begin this video, a lot of people have since, this was announced that it was happening just a couple hours ago, went back to my old video from like 2014, 2015, I don't even remember what it is. If I find it, I'll put it up here, you guys can watch it. Where I made a long video, it was probably like 10 minutes plus, of explaining why I thought Fox was gonna reach an agreement with Disney to let these characters in. And I kind of explain it, and at the time I explained, I was looking at the patterns of what was happening with box office and Fox, and what was kind of happening behind the scenes, and why it was kind of inevitable it was gonna happen. And that video now rings more true than ever. Sure, there's a couple things in there that are messed up at the time, Inhumans were a big push, but that ended up getting perlmuttered, so things are kind of weird, right, with that, but the video still stands as mostly accurate. And now we sit here and I'm just kind of talking to you guys about this being finished, being real, and I'm almost like this, like the emotion hit me when I read that it was done, right? Like it's done. And you have to understand that this movie was important to me. I love the Fantastic Four, naturally, and this isn't the greatest movie, but it's entertaining, and it kind of showed that Marvel could have fun, and I love this movie for that reason, and I watch it, and it's great. The sequel, not so much, but it's a good, entertaining movie. And no matter what happens, this will forever be my favorite comic book movie of all time. So, first class, but it's over. This era is done. I don't know what to make of that right now. For the better part of this entire time I've been living in the United States, the X-Men, the live-action films, have been with me. The first comic book Marvel movie that I physically owned on DVD was X-Men 1. And it was kind of unreal to think that, eventually we're going to get to the point where we're going to see them interact with Spider-Man and the likes of Captain America and the Avengers, right? But now it's a possibility. And that's really kind of, shocking and exciting and just really weird. I don't know how to describe the feeling. And honestly, this isn't like when Spider-Man happened, because Spider-Man, he's not fully owned by Disney, right? This is something that's going to forever now be part of Disney, be part of the cinematic universe. And the X-Men are an entire universe within themselves that's as big as the core Marvel superheroes universe, if not even bigger, with more members. It's kind of insane how big the mutants are, and the galactic side that Fox owned that they never touched. And my mind just starts to race. As most of you know, if you've been fans of this channel, the Fantastic Four are my absolute favorite team in comics. We're finally going to get an accurate representation of the first family, and Dr. Doom, and Silver Surfer. And it's kind of unreal, considering the first ever comic book character that I knew about that wasn't Conan the Barbarian was Silver Surfer, because my dad was a huge fan. So it's unreal. I don't know what to say, really. I'm just kind of shocked that we're here. It's happened. Very emotional moment for a lot of fans of these properties, because they're finally going to enter the Marvel universe, and that's something 5 years ago nobody thought would be a thing.